Most channels are out there telling you which rig to buy next, what to upgrade, and what you're missing. I've owned 10 of them. Not stayed in, not rented, but owned. And I'm here to tell you, the rig was never the problem. If you're new here, I'm Jonathan. I live full-time in this RV while working a regular full-time job. Not retired, not nomadic, working Monday through Friday, showing up to a job. This channel isn't about the views or the sunsets. It's about what this life actually looks like. No filter, no highlight reel. So when I tell you I've owned 10 rigs, I'm not bragging, I'm confessing. And here's how the cycle works. And if you've been in this life more than a year, you already know what I'm talking about. You find a rig, you buy it. You're excited. It's the one. You settle in, and for a while, it's everything you thought it would be. Then something breaks, or something starts bugging you, or you're scrolling online and someone else's setup starts making yours feel like a downgrade. And the thought shows up, what if the slide out would change things? What if the diesel was more reliable? What if I just had a bigger tank? Or what about the electrical system? The next thing you know, you're on RV Trader at 11 o'clock at night telling yourself, I'm just looking. You're not just looking. I did that. Not one, not two, but 10 times. Each rig fixed the exact problem I thought I had with the last one. And every single one came with a brand new set of problems I never saw coming. Because that's what they all do. Every single one. There is no rig without trade-offs. Every gain costs you something. Every solution creates a new problem. And I spent years fighting this instead of just accepting it. And here's the part I didn't see coming. 10 rigs doesn't just cost you money, and I think people expect to hear the money part. The real cost is time. When you work a full-time job, like I do, every single RV transaction takes weeks out of your life. Research, inspections, negotiations, paperwork, learning a whole new system all over again. That doesn't happen during business hours. Every step of that process happened on nights, on weekends. Multiply that by 10. And honestly, the bigger cost for me was presence. Because even when I thought I was just browsing, I wasn't really in the rig I was in. I was already halfway somewhere else in my head, evaluating, comparing, planning on an exit before I'd even settled in. That has a real cost. You don't see it until you stop doing it. Here's the part that nobody wants to say. The rig was not the problem. I was. I was using the idea of a better rig to avoid dealing with the imperfect one I already had. Every time something got uncomfortable, instead of fixing it, I looked for a reset. That is not an RV problem. That is a mindset problem. And it doesn't just show up here. People do it with houses, with jobs, with relationships. The belief that the right thing will finally fix the feeling. That's one of the most expensive lies you can buy into. Because whatever you're running from, it's getting in that rig with you every single time. I'm in a 40-foot diesel pusher now, 2006 Monaco Windsor. It's not perfect. There are places this rig can't go. There are days it costs me money I didn't plan to spend. I'm still figuring things out, but I stopped looking for the next one. Not because I gave up, because I finally understood what I was actually chasing. It wasn't a better rig, it was the feeling of being done deciding, of actually being in the life instead of constantly evaluating it. That doesn't come from the rig, it comes from deciding you're done chasing. Now, I know exactly what some of you are thinking right now. Jonathan, you literally building a box truck. Yeah, I am. Do not get me wrong. I hear how that sounds. Believe me, I've had that conversation with myself. But here's the difference, and I want to be completely honest about this because it matters. The Monaco isn't going anywhere. This is still home. I'm not running from it. The box truck is something different. That's a build, a deliberate one, for a specific reason and a specific capability that the Monaco was never designed to give me. Off-grid, mobile, built from scratch with my own hands. That's not chasing a fix for something that's broken. That's building something intentional. At least, that's what I keep telling myself. And so far, I believe it. The moment I stopped treating my setup like it was temporary, things changed. I started fixing problems instead of escaping them. Started learning more of what I had instead of comparing it to what I didn't. I started being where I was. 10 rigs taught me that the hard way. I thought the next rig would fix it. It didn't. Because the right rig is the one you stop running from and decide to actually live in. If you're early in this and you're already thinking about the next one, hear me out. It's not out there. You can fix it right where you are. I'm Jonathan, and remember, while you're out there living the length of your life, don't forget to live the width of it too. Hopefully, I'll see you in the next one.